How's it going, everyone? Anya 3, created by Anya21, verified by GoKill, and this is the last level of the Anya series. All of them created by Anya21 and verified by many different Geometry Dash players. Anya 3 is a much harder level of the Anya series, featuring 4x speed gameplay from the entire drop part and a nerve-wracking ending part that has a lot of inputs that can kill you so many times by stupidity, just like me, and many choke deaths that can mess up your progress or even sabotage your 100% completion. Not only that this level is mostly 4x speed, this level has a bunch of timing inputs as well. So this level is considered, in my opinion, is another Learny Extreme demon. That being said though, this has no skill-based gameplay, and the only thing that you need to get used to it is just the 4x speed gameplay, because 4x speed gameplay is very hard for an extreme demon because it's just very fast and you don't know what inputs that you might able to do. When you enter the 4x speed portal, you just went into a bunch of gobbledygook and you have no idea what you should click and what you should be to avoid. But since I'm getting used at 4x speed gameplay, and since I just be in a bunch of levels that has that kind of gameplay, I'm getting used to this level, and I thought that this was much easier than AQ, but I decided to do some research on the already extreme demons list, and it turns out that I'm wrong. This is much harder than AQ, but it's only like in between, under 100 or over 100 spots above, or I mean below AQ. There's just one interesting thing about Anya 3, and that is that there is no dual game mode. Anya 3 basically had a whopping 7 parts / inputs that is considered for me as the hardest part of the level, and I'm gonna show you right away. The first one is 12 to 14%, which is the robot jumps. You need to do a very tiny small jumps in the robot, and you are in the beginning of the level. And then the next is 15 to 19%, which is the entire wave part on the beginning of the level. And they are just so hard for me. And I'm getting used to quite a bit, but it's still very hard. The next one is 26 to 27, the blue blue pads jump timing, and then the yellow orange orb gravity timing there. Those are so hard. You might be able to die very quickly because of hitting late, hitting early on the blue orb before you enter into the spider part of the drop. The next is the 33% ship input. Now, this is very hard for me because you need to do a very specific ship fly timing there, and there's just a very tight spikes that could considerably kill you so many times. But if you're getting used to it, you might be able to do it very quickly. And now the next one, 41 to 42%. Now, why did I include this? It features another tiny robot jumps, and you will be entered into the second drop part of the level. And there's just one only hardest part, and that is even by far the hardest part for me, 57 to 60%. Why? Ship. It's the ship. Now, you may be thinking that this is very easy, but you're wrong. You need to do a little bit of a weaving around, and you need to figure out by using your own pattern. My pattern for that is just to keep holding, but I need to time the orange orb and the black orb, and then so that I will just skip, okay, skip the pink orb on the third gravity portal. And if you don't, you will mess it up your run, and you may able to die at 60% so commonly. And then the last one is just the 86% input, which is the yellow orb timing input. This input is a bit of a pain because it's a very precarious and very precise timing. And that's it. Interesting enough, the second half of the drop part, for some reason, is a lot easier than the first half, since it only has one hardest part of the drop part, and on the first half there's just so many. Now, why did I pick this as my second extreme demon? Now you see, Anya 3 has been on my bucket list for quite a bit, and I decided that this level will be my next extreme demon. Well, my previous second extreme demon would have been HyperSonic. Unfortunately, due to ViPriN's retirement, I'm very disappointed with it, and I quit HyperSonic. So I started this level on April 20th this year. That's my day 1. And I continued this over and over again. But on April 22, I decided to take a break from now on because I successfully defended my thesis project. If you want to see all of my progresses, I have a lot of videos from them, and I'm gonna put those in the description. And I even provide some screenshots from week 1 and week 2. Now, week 2 has a lot more progress than week 1 in my opinion. Not only because I get 58% on week 2, but I get 2 new bests, and for some reason, that is just insane. And then, this happened on the first day only, on the 3rd week of my progress. What? 93%. A fluke all the way, okay? All the way from 58%. I have no idea how did I fluke that level from 58%, and I could have almost fluked that, which could have been my history for the first time ever that I'm gonna fluke an extreme demon. So that is just insane to me, but it turns out that there's going to be some downsides after that. I couldn't get any good runs for the next 3 days until day 18, where for some reason, it's because of my screen recording. Well, my screen recording is just absolutely terrible. It's so painful, honestly, and you know why? It lags so much when my voice has been turned on, and for some reason it just lags over and over and over again, and I actually hate it, you know? So I give up on day 18 and I stopped grinding. On the next day after day 18, I decided to restart my mobile device, and my screen recording works really fine now, and it did not lag anymore. And then 45 minutes later, or even almost an hour later, I did it. Ladies and gentlemen, here is my completion of Anya 3 by Anya21, the last level of the Anya series. And it is now my second extreme demon in Geometry Dash, and this is potentially my new hardest level on my 60Hz mobile device. Enjoy watching! Yeah! Oh my god! Holy frick! Oh my god! Oh no, that's so many attempts! Holy frick! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah! I've been through for so long! Frick! I beat it! I beat it, ladies and gents! I beat Anya III! The last level of the Anya series! Holy frick! 100%! 100% on Anya III, finally! I've been through so much pain. I just choked so many parts, doing many stupid inputs, but I did not give up on this madness. That is so many, 182. I have never did that before. That is the most attempts that I spent in normal mode for today. 182. Most of my attempts apparently are just like, what, 30, 40 attempts or something? Even just below 10, 20, but it's an extreme demon, ladies and gents. So it's so rare that I might get a very small attempt, but damn! What a level, bro. There we go, 100%! We've done it, ladies and gents. We've done it. I've been through this level. This is so much fun. Even though I have so much pain. It's such a great level, to be honest. It's just wild. This took me way longer than AQ at this point. Since this is now my second extreme. Very satisfying, bro. Holy. And I'm ready for the final attempt count. So, yeah, my prediction for this is 23,815 attempts. That's my prediction. I'm ready. Final attempt count on Anya III is 23,743. That is so close. It is 72 attempts away from my prediction. That's very close. But that is so many attempts. And unfortunately, the voters for 15,000 and 20,000 attempts, a lot of you lost. And whoever vote for 20,001 to 25,000, yeah, you just won. Yeah. I'm gonna say this is a banger second extreme demon, and this is a perfect level for your second extreme, or maybe even your first extreme. If you are so good at this game, yeah, this is a perfect level. I like this level a lot, though. Even though I suffered terrible pain and terrible luck as well, but luckily that goes away now because I beat it. Yeah, that's just crazy. And before we end the video, I would love to showcase the high detail mode of this level because this is just an amazing level. The decorations are just wild. It's so peak for me at this point.
I have no idea, but it's just my opinion, by the way. It's just my own opinion. Alright, here is the full detail. Alright, hope you guys I hope that you enjoyed the full detail showcase of Anya 3. You can see that it is just absolutely amazing to me at this point. Not gonna lie, those decorations or details that I've seen, are just very, very creative. It's just so crazy. And yeah, this is a wild level for your second extreme, and I will definitely recommend this for your first or even your second extreme. And I mean, it's much harder than ACU, but it's just like around 100 spots, so it's not that hard, and it's not terrible. Yeah, what a perfect level. And with that, GG's, boys. We finally beat it. Anya 3 by Anya 21.
Now before we end the video, I just want to say my thoughts on Anya 3. Well, it's just an incredible level for me. And why, you may ask? It's the song and the artist. Now, you guys already know I'm a huge Geoxor enjoyer, music enjoyer, I mean. Huge Geoxor music enjoyer. Why? I can just repeat them over and over again, and I'm gonna do them as many times as I want because I just love them. I just love hearing those musics, so you can't stop me. Just kidding. Now, it's an amazing level for me, and it's just so much fun to play. Now, even though I suffered terrible luck and so much pain, this level didn't get me frustrated. Even a smidgen. I just getting a little bit frustrated, but it's just only just a smidgen. Alright, just a smidgen. But because of the 4x speed gameplay, it's just taken away. So yeah, this is an amazing level. The reason why did I showcase a high detail mode, it's because I just wanted to show you how amazing it is, you know? I just wanted to show you how amazing this level is. It's just a beautiful, colorful, extreme demon level. And yeah, this is definitely a suggested level for your first or even your second extreme demon. This is strongly suggested. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed for the video for today. That is my Anya 3 completion, my second extreme demon, and my hardest on 60 Hz.